this. You got this. You're the wizard. You're a fireball throwing wizard. You're a hero, and you look great. You and this.
Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. So it's been very long time since I uploaded any video in this playlist, Wizard Concepts of Mathematics. Actually, Wizard has come to my dream yesterday and told me to reintroduce him once again in my channel, so get him back. So that's the reason I started like to upload videos in this playlist from today. So alternative days will be getting new videos. I'll be uploading new videos in problem of the day playlist as well as in the Wizard Concepts of Mathematics. And Jain problems of mathematics I just put in hold. I'll be resuming that very soon when Jain comes to me back. When he comes back to meet me, then I'll definitely upload videos in that playlist too. So just waiting for that moment. So let us start today's video. So in the previous video we discussed about method of differences. All right, so but now if you people would have saw that like how big is the method of differences actually to find the Tn of a random sequence. So instead of doing all those things, we have a shortcut even for the method of differences to find the nth term of a series. So there are two types of things. Like it can also like two types of analogy that you need to follow. If you want to extend, you can even like type 3 and type 4. So you'll understand that on to like when we go to the next slides. So the type 1 is if the first consecutive differences of the given sequence are in AP. Okay, so like the sequence is not in AP, but the first difference, like the difference between the consecutive terms, are in AP, then the Tn can be easily found out. So let me write that. Yeah, so Tn would be A into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into B of n minus 1 plus C. Alright, so this is the Tn. So how do you find the n values and all? Like you can just put n is equal to 1 and then equate that to the first term of sequence. Okay, the first term of the original sequence, and put n is equal to 2 and get the second term of the original sequence, and put n is equal to 3 and equate that to third term of original sequence. And from this three equations you can find three unknowns A, B, C. Alright, from that we can find the Tn value. Alright, the only way, the like why are we doing all these things is to find the values of A, B and C. Alright, then we are like we will get the value of Tn. So that's the Tn of that sequence. So this is for only if the first consecutive differences of the given sequence are in AP. Okay, so the first set of differences are in AP, and if the first set of differences are in GP, if there's a sequence and the first set of differences are in GP, they are not in AP. All right, so they are in GP, then the Tn would be A into r power n minus 1 plus Bn plus C. So this is our Tn, and as usual try to put n is equal to 1 and equate that to first term of the sequence, n is equal to 2 and second term of the sequence, and n is equal to 3 and third term of the sequence. So equate that to the third term. Alright, so this is how you do this. So these all example like comes under first type, where the first consecutive differences, the first set of differences are in AP or are in GP. And then the second type, where the second set of differences, for example, if A1, A2 and so on, An is the sequence, then A2 minus A1, A3 minus A2, so on, An minus 1. These are the first set of differences, and the second set of differences is the difference between these terms, that is A3 minus A2 plus A1, and again this set. So this goes on. So this set of differences, if they like this sequence, if this is in AP, then that comes under type 2, or if it's in GP, then it also comes under type 2. So for this, what could be the Tn? So for this, Tn is A into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 plus B of n minus 1 into n minus 2 plus C of n minus 1 plus D. So totally 4 variables. So how do you do this? So just put n is equal to 1 and equate that to the very first term of the sequence, that is A1, and put n is equal to 2, you equate that to A2, put n is equal to 3, you equate that to A3, and n is equal to 4, equate that to A4. So you'll be getting the values of A, B, C, D. So all the 4 A values are of, like all the 4 unknown values are known, and then your Tn is computed. So this is how you do this. So this is a formula when the second set of differences are in AP. Alright, they are in AP. Now if the second set of differences are in GP, then Tn is written as A into R power n minus 1 plus Bn square plus Cn plus D. Alright, so this is the second set of differences if they are in GP, and the Tn of the sequence, like the An I mean, so that can be found out in this way. So how you will find A, B, C, D? The method of finding is the same again. So equate, like put n is equal to 1 and equate that to the first term, that is A1 of this original sequence, and put n is equal to 2, equate that to A2, put n is equal to 3, equate that to A3, and put n is equal to 4, you equate that to A4. So from this, all the unknowns values A, B, C, D will be known, and you can just put them and you can compute the Tn value. So this is how you do it. So let us look into one example. Like I took 4 examples basically of each model. So let us try that. So this is the example. So in the question, he has asked us to find the nth term and the sum of n terms of the series 3 plus 7 plus 14 plus 24 plus 37 plus so on. So you can see the sequence here: 3, 7, 14, 24, 37. They are not in AP, not in GP, not in HP. You can just verify. So we must look on to the differences now. So what's the difference between these two terms? It is 4, and here we find the difference to be 7. Here we find the difference to be 10. Here we find the difference to be 13. So you can find that it is an AP basically. It is an AP with the common difference to be 3. Alright, it is an AP with the common difference to be D. D is equal to 3. So 4, 7, 10, 13. So as told, you can just generalize the Tn in this form: A into n minus 1 into n minus 2 plus B into n minus 1 plus C. Alright, so just put n is equal to 1 now. Okay, so you get T1 is equal to, this is 0, A into 1 minus 1, so it's 0, and B into 1 minus 1, it's 0, plus C. C is equal to, the first term is 3. So C value is 3. You can just mark it in this way. And come to the value of T2, just put T2. So you get this again to be 0, because 2 minus 2, it's 0, this whole term is 0, and you get B plus C, which is equal to 7. So you get B value to be 4. So you got the B value to be 4. Using the value of C, I found the value of B is equal to 4. And now compute the value of T3. Like put n is equal to 3. When you put 3, you get 3 minus 2, 1, and 3 minus 1, 2. So 2 into 1, 2 into A. So 2A plus 3 minus 1, 2. So 2B plus C, which is equal to 14, because T3 is 14. So you get 2 into A plus 2B is 8 plus C, which is 3, is equal to 14. So you get 2A to be 11, 14 minus 11, 3. So you get A to be 3 by 2. So you got A value to be 3 by 2 and B value to be I think T1. Alright, so T1 is 3. Okay, T1 gets cancelled, so C is equal to 3, and B is equal to 4, and A is equal to 3 by 2. Yeah, fine. So we get Tn to be, and so I was just checking it. So 3 by 2 into n minus 1 into n minus 2 plus 4 of n minus 1 plus 3. So this is your Tn. So you can just solve it and we can get into the final value of Tn. So let us do that. So Tn is equal to, so 3 by 2 into n minus 1 into n by 2. Yeah, 3 by 2 into n square minus 3n minus plus 2. Alright, so n minus 1 into n minus 2, and plus 4 of n minus 1, so plus 4n minus 4, and this you get that to be 3, so plus 3, so you get 3 by 2 n square and minus n by 2 plus 3 and plus 4n minus 1, so you get 3 by 2 n square minus n by 2 plus 4n, which is equal to minus n by 2 and plus 2. So this is what you want to get. So this is your Tn. So this is the answer of the nth term. So nth term, we found the nth term, and what is the next question? It is sum of n terms of the series. So sum of n terms is nothing but sigma Tn. So you can just put sigma to it. So sigma 3 by 2 n square minus n by 2 plus 2. So it's 3 by 2 sigma n square minus half sigma n plus 2n. Alright, so it's 3 by 2 into n into 2n into I'll just write it in order, n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6, and minus n into n plus 1 by 4 plus 2n. So you can just solve it and you can get the value of Sn. So this is Sn is nothing but sigma Tn. So using that we'll get the value of Sn. So this is how you do it. And this is the second question. Find the nth term and sum of n terms of the series 5 plus 7 plus 13 plus 31 plus 85 plus so on. So you can just infer from this that these are not in AP, neither they are in GP. So we'll find out the differences now. So 5 and 7 it's 2, 7 and 13 it's 6, 13 and 31 it's 18, and 31 and 85 it's 54. So it goes on. So you can just check here, like these are in GP, isn't it? Because 2 into 3 it's 6, 6 into 3 18, 18 into 3 54. So this is a GP with R is equal to 3. Alright, so this is a GP with R is equal to 3. So if the first set of differences, like the first set of differences is 2, 6, 18, 8, 54 is in GP, then Tn can be written as A into R power n minus 1 plus Bn plus C, where R is the common ratio that's actually being followed in the set of differences sequence. So from this we can see that R is equal to 3. So A into 3 power n minus 1 plus Bn plus C, which is equal to Tn. So just put n is equal to 1 now. Okay, when you put n is equal to 1, you get T1 to be 3 power 1 minus 1, which is 0. So 3 power 0 into A plus B plus C, which is equal to, so what is the T1? It's 5. Alright, so n is equal to 2. Put n is equal to 2, you get T2 is equal to 3 power 1 into A plus 2B plus C, which is equal to 7. And when you put n is equal to 3, you get T3 is equal to 3 power 2. So it's 9A plus 3B plus C, which is equal to 13. So you can just solve these three equations. So A plus B plus C is equal to 5, 3A plus 2B plus C is equal to 7, 9A plus 3B plus C is equal to 13. So you can just solve them and you get the values of A to be 1, B to be 0 and C to be 4. So your Tn is equal to 3 power n minus 1 plus 4. So this is our Tn. So we are done with the nth term and we need to find the sum of n terms. So sum of n terms is once again sigma Tn. So sigma 3 power n minus 1 plus 4. So which is equal to sigma 3 power n minus 1 plus 4n. So this is actually 3 power n minus 1. You can just like expand the sigma. You get 1 plus 3 square plus so on 3 power n minus 1 plus 4n. So this is actually a GP. So you can just use a GP formula. 1 into 3 power n minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1 plus 4n. So you get this to be half of 3 power n minus 8n plus 1. I think so there is an error over here. So it's actually half into 3 power n plus 8n minus 1. So this is our sigma Tn, like this is Sn basically. So Sn value is half of 3 power n plus 8n minus 1. So this is how you do the second problem. And coming to the third one. So third one is you just need to find the nth term of the series. Okay, so nth term of the series 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 12 plus 25 plus 46. So let us we can just infer from this, like this terms in this are not in AP or neither in GP or not in HP. So you can just look out for the differences. So the difference between this is 1, here it is 3, here 7, here 13 and here 21 and so on. So again we can just look at these terms. So it's 1 3, 7, 13, 21. So these also are not in AP or neither in GP. So let us look out for the differences again. So the differences is 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. So from this we can see that it is an AP basically with a common difference is equal to 2, isn't it? With the common difference is equal to 2, this is an AP. So the first set of differences are not in AP or GP, but the second set of differences are in a progression, and that is arithmetic progression. So for this I already told you that Tn would be A into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 plus B of n minus 1 into n minus 2 plus C of n minus 1 plus D. So the important point is, if the third set of differences are in AP, you can just extend this. Alright, you can just add another term of n, that's A into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 into n minus 4 plus B into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 plus C into n minus 1 into n minus 2 plus D of n minus 1 plus E. So this is how you get a Tn for the third set of differences, if third set of differences are in AP. So this is how you compute them. So this is the value of Tn. Like you can get all this from the method of differences, original method, but this is a shortcut method. So put n is equal to 1 now. So when you put n is equal to 1, you get 1 is equal to D, and when you put n is equal to 2, like all these terms will be cancelled, the upper terms, only these will be remained. So C plus D, I'll just write it in order itself. So 2 is equal to C plus D is what you're gonna get. So you get C value to be 1, and when you put n is equal to 3, you get this to be 5 is equal to 2B plus 2C plus D. So from this we can infer that 2C is 2, D is 1. So you can just send that, you get 2B is equal to 2. So you get B is equal to 1 again. So when you put n is equal to 4, you get 12 is equal to 6A plus 6B plus 3C plus D. Alright, so A is equal to 1, sorry, B is equal to 1, C is equal to 1 and D is equal to 1. From this you can just put 6 plus 3 plus 9. So you can just send there and you get this value to be A value to be 1 by 3. So you are getting A value to be 1 by 3, B value to be 1, C value to be 1 and D value to be 1. So these are our coefficients value. So you can just put them here. Alright, so we can just put them in the equation, that is Tn is equal to 1 by 3 of, I'm just expanding n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3. I get n cube minus 6n square plus 11n minus 6 and plus n square minus 3n plus 2. In the same way I expanded like n minus 1 into n minus 2 plus n minus 1 in plus 1. Alright, so D value is this. So on solving this you would get this to be 1 by 3 of n cube minus 3n square plus 5n. So this is n by 3 of n square minus 3n plus 5. So this is what you get the value of Tn. So this is the value of Tn that we're going to get, n by 3 into n square minus 3n plus 5. So for getting Sn, you can just put sigma to this. So sigma of n cube by 3 minus 3n square by 3 plus 5n by 3. You can just put sigma to this and find the Sn value also. So this is how you do it. And the last question, so this is the last question. Find the nth term of the series 3 plus 8. So 8 plus 22 plus 72 plus 266 plus 1036. So this is the series given to us. So let us we can just infer from this they are neither in AP not in GP. So let us find the first set of differences. Alright, so the first set of differences are 5, 14, 50, 194, 770. Alright, so these are the first set of differences. And from this also we can infer that they are so this is actually 14. So let me write it clearly. So this is 14. So 5, 14, 50, 194, 770. So these are also not in AP nor in GP. So let us find the second differences. Alright, so second differences comes out to be 9, and this is 36, and this is 144, and this is 576. Alright, so from this we can see that this is a GP basically. Alright, so the common ratio is 4 here, 4 here, 4 here. So that means it's a GP basically. So the R is 4 here. So if the second set of differences are in GP, then Tn is given as A into R power n minus 1 plus B into n square plus Cn plus D. So just put that value. So T1 is basically A into 1 power 1 like R power 1 minus 1, which is 0. So A plus B plus C plus D you get that to be t1, that is 3. And when you put t is n is equal to 2, you get that to be a r power 3, a r power 1. So that means 4a plus 2 square, which is 4, so 4b plus 2c plus d, which is equal to 8. And now t3, 3 is again r power 3 minus 1, which is r square, so 16a plus r square b, n square b, that means 9b plus 3c plus d, which is equal to t3 is 22. And when you find t4, so r power 4 minus 1, which is r cube, so 4 cube is 64a, okay, 64a. And now for r is like n is equal to 4, so 4 square just 16, so 16b plus 4c plus d, which is equal to 266. So on solving these 4 terms, we get our Tn value to be 4 power n minus 1 plus 2n. Alright, so this is the value of Tn. So you can even find Sn, you can just put, if that's not asked in the question, but if you want to find the sum of the n terms of this series, you can just put sigma to it, 4 power n minus 1 plus 2n. And we can just solve them. I think it comes out to be n into n plus 1, like sigma 2 into n, so that means n into n plus 1 divided by 2, and this 2 gets cancelled, and sigma 4 power n minus 1, you can just write it directly. So I'll explain this trick in my later videos. So it's 4 power n minus 1 divided by 3. That's it. So this is the answer of Sn if asked. So this is how you need to calculate this, all the Tn and Sn of the sequences if their differences are in AP or GP. So you can just extend this, even you can just extend this, and you can follow the same algorithm to find the Tn and Sn of anything, like the third differences or the fourth differences or the fifth differences, like it depends, and the unknowns just go on increasing. So in that way also you can just find the Tn and Sn of many sequences. Alright, so like this is a wizard concept of mathematics, I would say, the shortcut method of like a method of references. So I hope you guys found this video useful. So just stay tuned, I'll be coming with another wizard concept very soon. Thank you.